Hey everyone, it's Troy Jackson with this week's Weekly Update. And things are really heating up here in the legislature. A lot of things going on. Every day we're really hopping. But one of the things that was really an honor this week was to hear from the tribes. We had the joint session, State of the Tribes. It's been over 20 years since we've actually had a system like this where we actually had all the tribal leaders come in and speak to the legislature so that we could all hear them. You know, we had Chief Peter Paul from the Aroostook Band of Micmacs, Chief Clarissa Sabatis of the Holton Band of Maliseets. We had Chief William Nicholas and Chief Rena Newell of the Passamaquoddy tribes. And we had Chief Kurt Francis from the Penobscot tribe. And you know, they all did such a great job talking about you know, their tribes. I mean, I've said it time and time again. You know, the tribes are our friends and neighbors, they're our partners here in the state, and you know, we have to have better relations to work with them. And I think that you know, getting together, regardless who the people are, getting together and having those conversations and learning from the people is always how you're going to have better relations. It's always how you're going to understand where people are coming from. And that's a good thing in the legislature, regardless if it's a tribe in the state, if it's Republicans, Democrats. You know, understanding who you're dealing with is always the key to try and get you know, good results. And you know, I was very happy to be able to preside over that. Very happy to have that happen. First time in 20 years. You know, I've had great relations with all the chiefs, and I'm looking forward to this session doing more to restore you know, our relationship with them.
Kadachwi Moesol Thiban, we must unite together.
So then Thursday afternoon, we had the JMG program come down, Jobs for Maine Graduates. This is a program that, you know, I've had a long history with and I actually love. I mean, even before I was in the legislature, I dealt with this in my own personal life. And I've just been, you know, really supportive of this program. It helps students, you know, gain life skills to, you know, to obviously get through after they're out of high school. And one of the programs that they were down here actually promoting was the Opportunity Passport program. This is a program to help students that have gone through foster care understand, you know, financial situations, how to manage some of their finances. And JMG does a great job of you know, helping students understand that.
One of the biggest supporters that we've ever had here at the Maine State Legislature is currently President Troy Jackson. I'd like to ask President Jackson, could you please come forward?
A lot of people that I've seen it has helped. It's just been incredible. So it's one of those things that makes it really rewarding as a legislator to be here to support JMG, and thank you all for the work that you do. So we presented a number of bills this week. One day I was in transportation for quite a few hours. We had LD 413. Now this is the bill to upgrade Route 1 from Fort Kent to Van Buren. It's a bill that I've heard from a lot of constituents about previously. You know, there's long stretches there that haven't had any repair for a long time. DOT is doing you know, parts of Route 1 in their 3-year plan, but I think there has to be more attention to that. Anyone that drives that route, I mean, it's the only route for those towns in such a big part of the St. John Valley, and anyone who drives them understands how bad that section of road has got. You know, I think it's important to keep pressure on DOT to do whatever they can to maintain that section of highway. We also went into another bill as far as for the upgrade of I-95. LD 607 was a bill that Representative Albert from Madawaska put in. It's something that I co-sponsored with him. And I think it's important. I mean, every time that you know, the federal government, be it, you know, back with financial crisis in 08, the COVID, whenever the federal government sends a large amount of money to keep the economy going or spur the economy, we're always flat-footed here in Maine because we don't have a plan to ask for money for I-95 for it to be what they call shovel-ready. You know, the time that would save for business, the opportunity that would create for jobs, expansion, bring people to the county. I think this is something that is way past due, and that's what myself, Representative Albert, others talked about is it's just time. So that's the weekly update for this week. Like I said, a really exciting week. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of great things next week.
So please, stay safe. Tune in next week for another great opportunity to see what's going on here at the State House.